Everyone who's chiming in, we will need a band. And once again, I do like the bands untied. If you can't untie yours, just do your best. Or you could just omit the band altogether. But if you could untie it, that would be fabulous. And if it's stretchy enough tied and we can do some of the mobility work, that's perfectly fine. But we'll get started with that guy today. Sorry, I didn't email you guys last night. We got the new portal, so hopefully that is working out well. You're all here, so I presume so. It is 9:30, so we're gonna get started here pretty quick. If I know we normally try to mute you all, but if you guys can mute yourselves just for that extra security so there's not noise or distraction, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. So we're going to have your bands in hand. We're going to start at the end of our mats standing up. So let me turn my heater down just a smidge. I don't want to get too hot for myself. All right. Well, welcome to my home. Okay, let's grab a hold of those bands. And then we're going to step to the end of your mat. So once you're all arrived there with me, go ahead, bring your ankles right underneath your hips. Just have a nice loose grip on the band. We're going to use it in a moment for some mobility of the shoulders. So once you all get there, close your eyes, take a breath. Maybe shift forward and backwards into the feet, into the balls, into the heels, just feeling that earth underneath you. Maybe with each breath, sigh it out. Release any stress you might be holding on to. We all hold on to it, so it's good to breathe and let it go. And then just find that equilibrium, find some stillness in your body. Take another breath. Just arriving on our mat today, and let's be as present as we can, clearing our mind of thoughts, just this present moment. And open your eyes. Let's just bring our head over to the left and then down and up to the right. Just a quick little neck roll. It's good to get that warmed up to start. Maybe looking up towards the sky and just go side to side. And tucking the chin, lifting towards the sky. And then just one more time to the other side. And then all the way back, looking towards the sky, pressing the chest open for just a moment, and then looking downwards, and then looking upwards. And then bring your head back to neutral. Let's just roll those shoulders back. Maybe a little bend in the knees. Rolling back. Let's go for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Now with that band, so there's a little bit of, you have enough to stretch it out. We're going to bring that band up and over. If you can bring it all the way behind you, do that. If it's not all the way, that's okay. Everyone's a little bit different with their shoulder mobility. So do your best. If you need to release some of that tension on the band, do so. So we're just warming up the shoulders, trying to stand back so you can all see the arms. Good. And keeping those shoulders down. We'll do this just a few more times. Just warming it up for 3. Take a nice deep breath for 2. Let's just hold it back this next time. Your arms go back behind you. Hold it back, pulling the shoulders down. Look to your left, all the way to your left. Look all the way to your right over your shoulder. Look center and back to the other side. Center, back to the other side. Come forward, bring the band up over your head. We're gonna go side to side, little side hinges. Now the band's not moving. Your arms are straight up over your head into a Y shape, just side to side, just bending side to side. Let's go for 3. Oh, find that breath for 2. Those hips are stable. And for 1, bring it through center. The arms are still to the sky. Let's just rotate to the left and to the right. Keeping the arms up, strong shoulders. Moving through that midsection. Let's go for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Those arms stay up. Now let's lift, elevate the shoulders and depress them. Elevate and depress. Elevate and depress. So the shoulders are lifting and lowering 2 and 1. Arms come straight forward. We're going to pull. So maybe shorten up your grip a little bit. A little tension on the band helps this. We're going to come out of the sockets, pull in the sockets. So right here, out of the sockets, pull back in. So shoulder blades are coming together. They're separating here. Good. Let's go for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Just bring it down. Shake those shoulders out for just a quick second. So keeping those ankles underneath the hips. We're going to lift the arms up over your head. Exhale. Let's tuck the chin, roll the spine all the way down into a roll down. Shift forward and backwards. Roll your spine all the way back up. Lift the arms to the sky. Little lat pull down here. Lift. Exhale. Let's dive. Rolling down. Articulating through the spine. Rolling back up. Let's do a lat pull behind the head. Pull back. Lift up. Dive down. Let's do this 2 more times. So this is 1. We'll do this 1 more time after this. Good. Rolling on up, pulling down to the chest, lifting to sky, and rolling on down. Rolling on up. Just the pull behind the head. Down and up. Down. So we're going behind the neck instead of in front of the neck, opening up those shoulder joints. Let's go for 4, opening up those pecs. For 3, you're stretching them. For 2, and 1. Arms are going to reach over your head. Give yourself a little bit more of a leeway, so a little bit of a wider grip. Widen your feet wider than your mat. We're going to do a saw, so keeping that arm that's going to stay in the air. So your left is going to go down towards the floor, opposite pinky. Look towards the sky. So there's going to be a little pull on the band. Then the other side, rounding down, reaching towards the sky. So just a little bit more energy in our shoulders today for the warm up. Reach, rolling down. Breathe. Other side, last time. All the way up to the sky, arms up over your head. Soft bend in the knees. We're going to hinge forward. Lift back up, strong through the spine. Hinge forward. Those arms are over your head if you can. If not, bring them lower. That's okay. Hinging flat spine. Let's warm up that posterior body. Engage through the core. Let's go for 2. Last one, come all the way down to the floor. Release your arms, sway side to side. Let the hang nice and heavy. Set that band off to the side. Just swing it out. And then find your center here. Let's come into a little halfway lift. And then exhale, fold, bend deeply into the legs. Halfway lift, lengthen legs, spine. Exhale, deep, bend, folds. Halfway lift, lengthen legs, arms, spine. Exhale, fold, drape over. One more time, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Good. Roll yourself on up. Hands to the knees. Come into a little squat here. Round through the spine. Some standing cat cows. Drop and lift. Let's go for 2. Last one. Roll all the way to the floor. Hands to the floor. Heel to those feet in. We're going to eat, whether your legs are straight or bent is totally fine. If you can straighten them, do so. We're going to walk ourselves on out into a nice plank position. So find that position. Hips come down strong through the belly. Now we're going to do a down dog to a plank. So really pulling the belly in, finding that strength in the shoulders, rolling through the spine, back into a downward facing dog. While we're here, let's pedal it out. Just a few times, warming up that back body. Those shoulders should be warmed up by now. Let's go for 3. For 2, just pedaling it out. And 1, sink your heels down. Lift them back up. Let's roll forward into your plank position. Strong through your shoulders, strong through your belly. Roll through the spine. So we're lifting our spine up, 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 pressing back, downward facing dog. Sink your heels down. So let's roll forward and backwards 4 more times. We're building some strength in your shoulder girdle. Forward and backwards. A modification, if this is really, really harsh on the shoulders or the wrists, you are welcome to come into like a child's pose, pressing back and then coming forward. So that would look like this here and pressing back. So that would be a modifier. Let's go 2 more times. Pressing back, Coming forward. Last time. Press it back, hips to the sky. Lift your left leg up towards the sky and then step that foot in between your hands. Let's find a deep lunge, but that back knee is lifted. Let's pulse it out right here. Pulse and pulse. So your spine is long. You're looking upwards. Your chest is open. 3, 2. Set the back knee down. Untuck the toe. We lift. Inhale the arms. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, arms through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Let's hold it right here. Holds. Open, look behind you. Get that neck working. Let's set that right hand on the floor, left hand to the sky. Open your heart. Take a breath, just holding here. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Sweep the arm back and back to the earth. Plant your hands, downward facing dog. Right to the other side, maybe pedal it out for a second. Press the chest down towards the earth. Lift into that right leg to the sky. Step that foot through. Set the back knee down, untuck your toes. We rise. Actually, we forgot our deep lunge. Let's go back to that just so that we could even out. So let's lengthen up, pulse the back hip. Let's go 5, 4, 3, chest is open, 2, and 1. Now let's do that. Back knee down, untucking the toe. Let's lift on up. Exhale to your right. Inhale through center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, we hold this next one. Inhale. Exhale, hold, look behind you. Get that nice rotation. Breathe, hand to the earth. Other arm towards the sky. Open up the heart. Take a breath. For 5 and 4, 3, 2. The arm up to the sky swings forward. We're going to tuck the back toe, step forward, and we're going to just drop and lift the hips a couple times. Lift the toes, lift the heels. Lift the toes, lift the heels, the hips come down. Let's go one more time. Come into your little crouch, and I just want you to drop the heels and lift the heels. Drop the heels and lift. Let's go for 2 and 1. Set your seat down. Lovely work. Let's bring those legs in front of you. Now sit back just a bit. Find your band. All right, get yourself comfortable. Take that band, put it in the bottom of your feet. We're going to work a lot with the band today. So, done this in a couple classes. Some new things, some repetitive things, all good. So, sitting up nice and tall, let's get a nice stretch in those hamstrings. Tuck the chin under, roll yourself forward. Maybe the band is of assistance to you, or maybe you can grab your feet. Whatever works, let's stretch those hamstrings out real quick. Take a breath. And then roll yourself back up. So for those of you who really struggle with the roll downs, this is a lovely, lovely modification. You can always incorporate the bands if you need to for assistance in all of these movements. So grab a hold. So if you want less help, grab a hold of like the ends of the rope here. If you want more help, then tighten up on that. It'll give you that support. We're going to do some half roll downs and then full roll downs. So your legs are straight or they can be slightly bent. If you want a little bit more support for that spine, keep those legs bent. They might go long when you come on down. So here we go. We're going to tuck the pelvis under, engage through the core. The arms are just going to stay long here. Roll halfway back, engage, and roll it on up to sit. Tuck the pelvis under, rolling through the spine. Engaging, really diving in, pulling in through that core, rounding through the spine, and sitting on up. So let's do this a few times, just starting to engage the core. Good. So I'm going to loosen up on mine personally. So do what works for you. If you want to work a little bit harder, or if you want that a little bit more support, you're still doing the same moves. I'd rather you dive into the core rather than aggravate that lower back. So whatever works. Let's go for 2. Breathe. Let's hold right here. Baby pulses and pulse and pulse. Shoulders are down, so they're not right up here. They're not pulling forward. They're in their sockets, little pulses. Let's go 4 3, 2, let's roll all the way down. Your head will tap, keep the ribs down, and then roll it all the way up. Maybe those knees bend. Roll it all the way down, one vertebra at a time. Now I want you to go slower than normal because we have assistance now. So use it to your advantage because we're still working, but we have that little assistance. So engage, really, really working into that core, rolling down, rolling up. Let's go 5 more times. God, breathe. Nice flexed feet. Don't give up on that core. When you come down, it is not a rest. I really want it turned on. I want those ribs knitted down. I want everything engaged. Breathe. God, no rest. Let's go. I think we have like 2 more times. Good. One more time. Coming down, we'll come halfway up. Good, right here, halfway. And then back down. Halfway, this gets so much harder. If you need to choke up a little bit, do so. Breathe. If you need to bend your knees, do so. Let's go for 3. Hoo-wee. I'm feeling this one. Breathe. For 2. And for 1, find your way to the center. Give me 5, 4 pulses, 3, 2, roll it all the way up and dive yourself forward. Take a rest, shake it out. Awesome. What do I want to do next? The single leg work. All right. So you are going to take this strap. Let's bring it on your left foot. Scoot yourself forward. We're going to lay yourself all the way down. Let's bring that leg up towards the sky. So your left leg will be my right. Lengthen or bend into the other leg, that other foot on the floor, or the leg nice and long. So we've done this without the band. You certainly can take it at the end, or you can choke up a little bit if you want more of a supported stretch. So we're gonna come down, out, and around. Down, out, and around. So using that band to your advantage, really activating through those inner thighs, turn that leg out. Breathe. Try to keep the pelvis nice and stable. Cross over and around. Out, cross over, and center. Let's go for 3, for 2, really straight long leg, and 1 other direction, in and around, up to the sky. So it's a quick swoop and up towards the ceiling. Quick swoop up towards the ceiling. Sometimes it's really nice to bring the bands back in to really get that elongation of those hamstrings. It assists with that. And that little assistance to get deeper into the movement. Let's go for 3, for 2. Last one right here. Down and up we go. Down and up. Keep a hold of the band so your arm doesn't move, your elbows on the ground. Down and up, swing or brush kick down, toes to the sky. Sorry, my cueing is a little off. Hopefully you guys are paying attention to the screen. Down and up. Let's go for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Let's find a nice deep hamstring stretch real quick. Choke up on that. Give that leg a nice tug. Flex and point through that foot a few times. Let's go for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Good. We're going to take the band in each hand. So on each side of it, bend your knee. We're going to press out into a little crunch now, and then come back to a bent knee here. So tabletop that leg, press out, crunch. So the arms are straight, bend, and straighten, crunch. You're going to be able to pull up maybe a little bit higher, peeling the shoulder blades off the mat. So bending, exhale, crunching, extend the leg, bend, exhale, crunch. One more time. Let's hold it here. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll it down. Hug your knee into your chest for just a moment. So in our very first class, if you were there, we did a little single leg rotation. So with their leg's going to come up to the sky. Actually, let's just keep it bent for now. We're going to roll up. That leg is going to extend. You're going to lift up all the way onto that seat and then roll all the way down. Your leg will come back to a bend. Press out. We lift all the way up. and we roll all the way down. So if you need more assistance, choke up a little bit more. It'll help you up. Good, rolling up, rolling down. Tabletop, roll it up. We're gonna add a twist. So this next one, let's all come onto a seat. Grab a hold with your, I believe, so if your left leg is up, your left hand is here. Open up the opposite direction. Come back through center, roll yourself on down. Roll yourself up. Open opposite arm. Come through center. Roll yourself back down. So keeping that leg straight now. Good, roll it up. Open the heart. Come through center. Roll it back down. Let's do 2 more times. Roll it up. If you need to bend that knee, you're welcome to do that. Good, let's go 1 more time. Roll it down. Roll it up. Open your heart. Stay here for just a moment for 5, 4, 3, 2. Come center. Grab a hold of that band and lift. Lift. Lift for 5, 4. Lovely. 3, 2, and 1. Roll or bring the knee into the chest. Roll it down. Take a break. Beautiful. Let's extend that leg. Shake it out. Put that band underneath the other foot. Let's get a little hamstring stretch real quick. Point and flex. And we'll come into those side legs. I'm gonna scoot myself over here, give myself some space. Okay, I think I got some. All right, grabbing a hold with your opposite arm. So it should be your right now, your right leg to the sky. We're gonna, whatever grip you need to be, your practice, we're gonna swoop it down and around. Using that, working into that external rotation, that toes turned outwards, whoops, swoop down and around. So it's kind of a quick swoop through center and pause. Swoop through center and pause. So let's go for 4, 4, 3, 4, 2. Last one, other direction. Swing across the body and center. Cross the body and center. Trying to keep those legs nice and long. You have that extra pull to help you. Let's go for 3, 4, 2. Last one, right there, center, flex down, point to the sky. Flex down, point to the sky, working into those quads. Let's go for 4, 4, 3. Firmed belly, 2. Stable hips, and 1. Pull the knee into the chest for just a quick moment. Good, I'm gonna reset myself. All right, grab a hold of the band. You can get a little extra little hamstring stretch in between. Lengthen it out. And then we're gonna bend that leg. And then coming up to the curl, pressing out, coming back down. Pressing the leg out, curling up. So we're just curling that upper body. Just the upper one for now. Reaching out, coming back in. So same thing we done on the other side, engaging through that core, pressing through the heel. Curl, come back in. Let's go for 2. And for 1, good, we're gonna press it out, but come into an extent or lifting all the way up and then coming down, bending the leg. So the first few will be this way, bending and straightening. Choke up on that strap if you're struggling to get up. So come up a bit higher, that's okay. Let's go straight leg now. If you can, straight leg, we're gonna come on down. Leg to the ceiling, roll it on up. Good, working into those roll downs with the straight leg. This is so good for mobility, for flexibility of the hips, of the thighs, stretching them out, or the hamstrings, that is. Quads are working though. All right, this next time, come on up. We're gonna open that arm. Come back down, roll it on down. Roll it on up. Open the arm, reach behind you, lengthen through your spine, roll it on down. Roll it on up 2 more times. Open your heart the last time. So we have 2 more after this. Good, rolling it up. The last time we'll hold for a beat. Come on down. Last time, roll it up, hold it here. Open your heart, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, both hands on the straps. We pulse, little pulses left. 5, 4, 3, 2, pull the knee in. Roll it on down, hug it in. Beautiful work. All right, both feet in the straps. Widen that strap, legs to the sky. Pull down, give yourself a little hamstring stretch. Let's bring your elbows to the earth. We have a nice grip on the strap and just point and flex through those feet. Hopefully your band doesn't slip off. Be careful, please. Let's go for 3, for 2, and for 1. Bend your knees. You're gonna push those legs forward, roll yourself all the way up to a seat. All right, so now we're gonna do double legs. I'm gonna scoot back a little bit. Get that strap resettled in there. I like it when it's nice and wide. It feels really good on the bottoms of the feet. So whatever works. Okay, grab a hold, both feet in now. We're gonna bring the feet or your heels down, choke up on the straps, or you can have less resistance on the straps here. So we're gonna just lift those legs up and bring them back down. So we're gonna rock kind of like a boat pose, or it is a boat pose. We're gonna rock onto our tailbone, rock forward onto our glutes. Rock onto our tailbone, whoops, rock onto our glutes. Let's go for 2. And for 1, let's hold it here. Can you extend those legs? Come back down, rock it forward. Come on back, extend the legs, bend the legs, come forward. One more time this way, extend, let's hold here. Can you hold? Let's pull those arms out. Maybe you're right here, bend those legs, squeeze those shoulder blades back. Maybe those legs are up. Can you engage that core? Let's go 5, and 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold it. Just hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on forward. Hug your knees. Take a little break. Excellent. All right. We're going to work into that full teaser. So there's lots of variations. So you can stay with what we were doing right here, just working right here, coming down and lifting up, or lengthen those legs out nice and long. You can kind of bring the grip a little bit back. We're gonna roll it down. So like I roll down, so laying flat on the floor. So the first variation, so just like a roll up, we get there the same way. We're gonna bend our knees though, and they're gonna come in together and lift ourselves up. So this is an assisted teaser and roll it down. So this is the first variation. The second variation is that full legs up and full legs down, rolling through your spine. You don't have to take the full variation, all right? Rolling down, rolling up. Maybe point those toes, make it graceful. Whoops, my band is slipping. Maybe you just come into that bent knee. Let's go for 2. One more time. Up, hold it if you're up here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Curl into a ball. Squeeze your knees. Shake it out. Very good. All right. So we're going to stay on our seat. We're almost done with this portion. All right, stay on your seat, grab a hold of your band. If you need to do any more stretching on that spine, do so. Get your sits bones underneath you. Let's sit up nice and tall. So we're gonna get a bit more into a flat back hinge, really diving into transverse abdominis. Nice tight grip here so we have some pull. We're gonna come back into a little hinge and come down to the lat pull squeeze. So our core is certainly turned on. I want you to get working underneath those lats pull. So I'm hinging back here. If you need to be up a little bit straighter, that's fine. So a little hinge, no rounding through the spine. Squeeze those scapulas together. Squeeze. Good. So keep it up. Breathe, not too many more. Let's go for 5. Whoo. For 4, that core should be fired on. For 3, talking to you. 2. And for 1, come forward, around through the spine. Take a moment, breathe. For 4, for 3, for 2, And for one Russian twist, take a nice tight grip on the band. Russian twist, we're gonna go side, lift to side. So a little different with movement. Russian twist with more movement of the spine. So reach side to side. We lift, we lower. We lift, we lower. A little tension on that strap. Let's go for 4. For 3. For 2. Last one. Come center, round it forward. If you would like to lengthen those legs out, to do so. A little forward fold or bending knees is totally fine. Take a rest. Find your breath for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll yourself on forward. Let's take a few cat-cows. Gonna get my mat resituated here. Take a few cat-cows, wrists right underneath your shoulders. Knees right underneath your hips. Drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Let's do some barrel rolls now. So barrel rolls are the side to side movement, moving through those hips. Let's go for 3, for 2, for 1, loosening back up those cores that work so hard. The other way, let's go for 3, for 2, and 1. Nice and neutral spine here. We're just going to shift forward and backwards, maybe tuck your toes over the wrists and back. Let's go for 2 and for 1. So now we're going to take the band. If you can't, so if your band is tight, it still might work. It may not, but do what works for you. So if you have a loose band, that band is going to come around the foot and through the legs. So just the base of your, let's do your right foot or your left, either one will work. And then you're going to take that band with the opposite, actually, yep. Oh, no, we're good. Same arm. I'm like, what am I doing? That's the next one. All right. So if whatever foot that band is on is going to be the same hand, pressing that hand to the earth or right underneath your shoulders, we're going to do a press back with that band. Press back. I should have done the other one first. I'm going to turn myself for you and press and press. So we have a nice long spine. If you would like to up this a little bit, we're going to reach the opposite arm and reach and reach. So you really have to engage through your core here. If that arm doesn't work for you, both hands on the floor, press and press. Squeezing into the glutes. You should be feeling this. Now, if you don't, that band isn't working for you, if yours is too small or too tight, feel free just to do the legs. That's totally fine. Improvise, do what works for you at home. Keep it going. We have 10 more. Press, breathe, press. For 9 and 8, for 7 and 6, for 5, strong belly, for 4, for 3, for 2, hold it out, just hold. Little pulses, lift through those buns, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it on in. Whoo. Round, drop, reset the spine. Good. So take that strap off. You're going to put same leg you were just working on. Put the band underneath the knee, so the end of it. And then we're going to take a hold with the other, actually, yes, we're going to do that side. So with the opposite arm, opposite leg. So same knee, same foot, grab a hold, same arm, we're gonna press. We've done these before, press. So make sure that knee is well on that band so we don't snap ourselves. Reach. So quadrupeds, now we're working into that shoulder on that side. Reach. Can't seem to make up my mind with my rights and lefts today. Breathe, press that heel back. Engage through the core. Once again, if that band is not working for you, or if you have a rough shoulder, just stitch it. That's fine. Let's go diagonal in a moment. Let's go 2 and 1, diagonal. So the arm's gonna go out, the leg is gonna go out to the side. Reach and reach. For 4, for 3, for 2, back through center now, hold. Maybe little pulses, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, knee down, cat, cow, round. Drop the belly, lift the heart. Round through the spine, drop and lift, neutral spine. All right, other side, roll yourself up. Find that U shape or wherever you were at on the other side. Bring that band around. Same hand, same leg. Make sure you're on the other side. Make sure you have a nice grip so we're not losing. We don't want to snap yourselves. All right, other side, let's press. Pull it in, press. Good, press. If you would like that extra challenge today, by all means, you can continue with that other arm. I'm just gonna stay right here. A little bit more stable, just working into those glutes. Press and press. Should be feeling this one. Press. I know I'm feeling it in my buns. Pull the belly in. Breathe. Press. Press. Let's go 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. We pulse it right here, little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Cat, cow, just one time through. Neutral spine. Undo that band. Bring the band underneath your knee. Maybe the end of it. Whatever you got. Let's go. The other side. We reach. We're going right into it. We're going forward for the first 10. Breathe. And we reach. And reach. You're welcome to loosen that resistance by bringing your hand further up the band. Let's go for 4. Pressing back for 3. For 2, diagonal. We press out and in. Out so the leg and the arm is going on a diagonal. Breathe for 5. And 4, hooey. For 3, for 2, for 1, bring it back through center. Little pulses, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Nice. Bring your knees back down. Find a few cat cows. Maybe wiggle your tail side to side, looking from one hip to the other. Hip goes towards the face. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Roll yourself on up. Shake the shoulders out. Shake your wrists out real quick. Before we stand up, which we are going to stand up today, we're going to do a 4-point kneeling. So I just wanted you to shake out your wrists. So let's come back here. Palms down, knees underneath the hips. Tuck your toes under. We're going to lift those knees for 10. 9, pulling the belly in, shoulders in the sockets. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, bring your knees up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, strong shoulders. 4, 3, 2, knees down for 5, 4, 3, 2, one more time, knees up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knees down. 5, 4, 3, 2, child's pose. Excellent. Knees wide. Press your hands forward. Forearms fall to the earth. Forehead to the earth. Take a break. Nice work. All super active. Engaging all those muscles of your body, your core. Just find this time to let go, to release. Walk yourself to your left side, pressing the hips over to your right. Take a breath, settle into that position. And then walking yourself over to the other side with your hands, pressing the hips to the left. Sigh it out. We'll bring it back through center. Knees come back together. Tuck your toes. Walk yourself back, heels down, roll your spine on up. Let's come to a stand. Good. We are going to have the band. Grab some water real quick. Towel off. I turned down my heater, but it's still warm in here. Okay. Band time. I'll do a little standing segment and then we'll cool it down. So let's just have side to side. Kind of getting our equilibrium standing up. It's weird going from the floor to standing all of a sudden. Just tap it out for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. All right. Ankles right underneath the hips. And we're just going to come into a basic squat. Make a kind of a nice resistance on that band. Make sure it's not too loose. You can also double up if you need to, want a little bit more resistance. So we're going to bring those hips back and just up. Come on back. Working into the shoulders, kind of working into that squat or that chair pose. Engaging through the glutes. Engaging through the core. It does not need to be fast at all. Let's go for 3. Breathe. For 2. We're going to hold it down right here. Just hold. Little pulses with those arms. Pulse it out. Shoulders in your sockets. Awesome. For 5, strong legs. Can your toes lift off the floor? Make sure you're back in your heels. For 4, 3, 2, keep your arms where they are. We're going to sink down. Reach to the left. Pull down. Lat pull. Back through center. To the right. Lat pull. Down through center. So we're twisting with the rotation with a little lat pull. So center, come up, rotate, twist. Center, come up, rotate, twist. Just a couple more times. Center, rotate, twist. Center, rotate, twist. One more time, the other side. Center, rotate, twist. Let's stay center right here. Bring those feet together. Sink into your seat. Let's lift the arms up overhead. Bring it back down. Lift them up with a little pull. Bring them back down. Keep your shoulders in your sockets. For 2, breathe. Hold those arms up, up, up. Step nice and wide. Come on down, hold. Bring those arms behind you and in front of you. A little bit more resistance on the band though. Behind you or pretty wide. And in front of you. Good. Now the arms are going to come up. The toes are forward. We're pretty wide. We're going to hinge here. Lift on up. So back to kind of that warm up we started with. Hinge. Active into that core. Strong through that belly. Arms are pulling apart. So we're really solid through the shoulders. We're hinging at that hip line. Let's go for 2. And 1, hold it here. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Round it all the way down. Hips to the sky. Sway side to side. Beautiful. For 4, 3, 2. Find your center. Roll yourself all the way back up. Roll the shoulders into place. Where those feet are, keep them there. Let's do that Trikonasana position. So you're forward. Your left foot turns out. Arms up. Get a nice kind of a easy grip on there. We're going to hinge. Hip down, working into those obliques and lift. So that hip goes this way. This toe is forward. This toe is sideways. So just getting that angle in there. We hinge. We lift. Working into those shoulders. And I do tons of shoulder mobility work. Shoulder work. If you need to modify, no strap. If you need to come right here, you absolutely can. Let's go for 3. Breathe. For 2. This could be a very small move for you. Maybe it's just right here, and that's okay. Last one, can you hold right here? Press those hips over. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Come through center. Let's just rotate right into it. Other side. Pressing the hip out towards that left side now. Hinge. Good. I like to do those nice elongating movements, working length through that spine, really working into those those obliques, strengthening the belly. Let's go for 4. Helps to strengthen the spine significantly as well. For 3, breathe for 2. Last one, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, come through center. Good. Actually, we're gonna bring the arms behind you. Pull the shoulders down. Interlace your fingers. Whoops, band's in the way. Pull down, keep your width here and fold forward. Arms towards the sky, shoulders pull out of your ears. Take a moment, stretching through the backs of those legs. For 4, 3, 2, rise back on up. Lift your heart to the sky and release the shoulders. Heel to those feet back in. Excellent. All right, take a breath. We're gonna bring the band underneath let's do your right foot. We'll start on your right foot. I'll be on my left. So right here, we're gonna do, so we did this with some weights the other day. We're gonna do it with the band. We've also done it with the band too. So grab a hold. You might wrap your band. You might just hold on. Find what resistance will work for you. We're gonna lateral raises. So the first one will just be right here. So lifting and lifting. And if a bicep curl feels better for you right here, do that. That's okay. And lift and lift. Let's go. 5, for 4, for 3, just working on balance here. For 2, and for 1, right to side, lift, tap. If you want to tap, you can. If you want to balance, great. What works for you? This is balance enough. If you need to bring your foot down each time to reset yourself, that is perfectly fine. Engage through your core. Let's go. 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it through center. Let's go back. We're gonna press. Yes, he's gonna run through real quick. Press and press and press. For 4, for 3, for 2, ooh, for 1. All right, balance other side. Shake it out. Not too big of rep range on this. Just working on that balance. So good to work on it because most of us definitely need help, including myself all the time. It's always good to work on balance, lift. As we age, our balance gets weakened. And if we simply just don't move, like a lot of this Gen X generation that sits a lot, you'd be surprised how unstable and unbalanced so many people are, even young people these days. So it's so good to continue practicing balance. Good. So we don't fall as we get older. For 3, for 2, and 1 sideways right here. Lift and lift. Breathe for 4, for 3, for 2, woo-wee. And 1, and back. We lift and lift. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Come on down, shake it out. Lovely. We have one more set of things with both feet in. So both feet in the band. Good. And if you need to do something different with your band, by all means, or just omitting it. So I want a pretty tight grip. So feet are right underneath your hips. Really nice tight grip. So this is going to work into the hamstrings. So right here, we're going to hinge and lift. So the tighter your grip, the more resistance you have. So even like grabbing towards the base of that band and pulling up. Flat spine, hinging, pressing those hips back, and pressing those hips forward. So good. These hinges, I do tons of them because they're so good for the spine as long as we do them right. Pulling the belly up. Hip hinges are so important, and they are my absolute favorite thing for strengthening the spine. breathe. Press down, pull up. Let's go for 4. We're going to hinge and do some rows in a moment. For 3, lengthening through those hamstrings. For 2, strong through your belly. Last one right here. Whatever grip works for you. It should be about the same grip you were just on. Squeeze. So we're right here, hinging, flat back, squeeze and squeeze. Pulling the belly in for 10 more. For 10. For 9. And 8. For 7. For 6, we're going to pulse it. In 5. For 4, if you need to come up a little higher too, you can. For 3. For 2, we pulse it right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come on up. Lovely. Whoo. Shake that out. We have one more move. Triceps. We're going to bring one foot in, 1 foot back, just for stability. Elbows back. So your other foot's back, the back heel's back. Elbows back, we're going to press. Ooh, I need to maybe reduce my resistance on here and press. And press. Open the chest. Press. Working all of the muscles in the body. Or in the triceps. Press. Trying to keep those wrists fairly straight if you can. Ooh, I'm feeling these. Need to loosen up even more. Press. And press. Let's go. 5. For 4. For 3, for 2, hold it back, straight arm pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Whew, those burned. Shake the shoulders out. Release your band. Roll the shoulders back for a moment. Widen your stance. We're just going to shake it out for a second. Shake out those hips, shake out the wrists, maybe side to side. 5, close your eyes for 4, 3, 2, and just stand up nice and tall. Close your eyes, feel the energy through your body, feel the strength of your body and the accomplishment of what you just did. Sigh it out, open your eyes. Let's come on down towards the earth. We are going to do one more move with the band. So let's take your band, put it around the thighs. Let's tie it really, really tight. So I want as much tension on your band as you can. So tie it. If you have that already tied band, just slip it around those thighs. I know these get really loose really quickly. So, and then you kind of reduce that resistance, which is not what I want. So give it a nice tie. And it can kind of be a pain in the butt. Hopefully that will stay. Let's go ahead and lay on your left or your right side. I don't know which direction you're facing, so whatever works for you. Back to those side laying series. This time, let's come onto your forearm, or you can lay down on your side, hand behind your head. I'm going to lay it down on my side, pulling the belly up, the ribs in. The feet are slightly forward. The back is along the back of the mat. We're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. I'm going to face you guys a little bit more. Lift and lower, keeping those hips stacked. Good, lift. My resistance isn't that much, but at least it's more than just my leg alone. Lift and lower. Let's go 5, for 4, for 3, working the outer glute 2, and 1, hold it right here. Little baby pulses, just an inch. Lift, lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, we circle little circles right through that glute. I want you to feel it in the glute, toes almost pointing downwards a little bit. Let's go for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, other direction. Little circles for 5, for 4. We're gonna brush kick 3, for 2, and 1. Brush kick forward, heel back. Whoops, forward, heel back. I'm gonna go less back. You guys go more back. Point and flex. point, and flex. Let's go 5. Keep that those buns turned on for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. We're gonna go right into clamshells. Bring the knees in, feet behind you are in alignment with those hips. We lift, we lift, we lift, lift. Working those outer glutes. Lift, toes on the floor, toes together. For 10, for 9, and 8, for 7, and 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2. Hold it right here. Hold, hold, hold. Can you lift a little bit more? 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it on in. Pedal at the hip. Lovely. Other side. Let's go right into it. And we'll stretch it out. So laying on your side, you can be on that forearm. Legs are slightly forward. I'm not in alignment with my mat. Your back is in alignment with yours. Let's lift and lower. We're going right into it. No rest. Toes are pointed down a little bit. Working into the outer glute. Those hips are stacked. The lower ribs are lifted as much as you can. Just active belly. Let's go 5. For 4, we hold it in 3. For 2, right here, baby pulses. Baby pulses, just an inch for 5, 4, 3, 2, baby circles. Through that heel, flexed foot. Circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse. Keep it up. Breathe, hold strong. 5, these are not easy. 4, I know it. 3, 2, brush kick forward, heel back. The more you do them, they do get easier, I promise. Back and forward. Good. That means you're getting stronger. They start getting a little easier. They're never easy, but they get easier. Let's go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. We bend the knees, the feet go in alignment with our spines. We lift, we lift, we lift. These are just tried and true side laying legs. Just a classic Pilates movements. They're so, so good for those outer glutes, that glute medius, outer thighs. Let's go for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold it open. Hold, hold, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it in. Paddle it out. Beautiful. We are going to come to stretching. Lay on your back, or actually take your band off first. Go ahead. Let's stretch real quick. We got about 4 minutes. Roll your spine down. Hug your knees into your chest. Let's just point and flex to those feet real quick. Grab a hold of the knees. Let's circle through the hips. And in the other direction. Lovely work, everyone. So good to challenge your body. Put a little stress in a good way on your body. Lengthen your right leg. Pull your left knee into your chest. Maybe point and flex again, or wiggle out the ankle. Let's pull that knee across the body. Open up the heart. Look over to the opposite side. Now that arm that is open, so it'd be your left arm, you're going to circle it down out towards the side on top of the other hand, and then up and over. So we're making a rainbow over your head. I love this. I think it feels really good on the chest. If you don't love it, you don't have to do it. Just moving your arm over the top and then back around, stacking the shoulders, and then just open this time, looking over to the opposite direction for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back through center, hug both knees into your chest. Lengthen out your left leg now. Pull that knee across the body, open your heart, both arms extend. Now your right hand is gonna swing, up and around, and then back and around. Opening up through the chest, grazing the floor, closing the chest and opening the chest. This next time we'll just hold it open. looking the opposite direction, feeling that chest open up. And then bring both knees towards the center. Hug your knees to your chest. Let's rock and roll on our spines a few times. Maybe the legs kick over your head if that feels good. When you're ready, come to a seat. So all roll up, cross your legs. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale the arms. Exhale, twist. Lengthen up. Look over your shoulders. Grow really, really tall through your spine. Sigh it out. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, twist it. Sigh it out. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward folds, round forward, whatever this looks like to you. Take just a moment, stretching out through the spine and the hips. And then gently roll and stack your spine back up. We'll take one final inhale with the arms. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Close your eyes for just a moment. Take a breath and fill your body with gratitude, respect, and love for yourself, for showing up today, for being here, for being present. And I thank you all so much for practicing with me today. I will see you next time. Have a great day.